Oh, we got lots going on over here. And you know, nothing says thanks, Mom, I love you like a delicious meal that she doesn't have to cook. Make it a seafood feast and your mom's favorite. We're in the DelmarvaLife kitchen with our friend Joe White of the Shrimp Boat, and he's brought along a special guest. This is Donna. This is Joe's mom. Am I right about that meal you don't have to cook?
Oh, it's awesome.
It is awesome. Welcome, Joe.
Thanks. You got to make up for 364 days of being bad.
Oh, there you go. You still have to do that?
Yes, and I probably should do another day.
No. So we're talking about Mother's Day, and you got some Mother's Day specials at the Shrimp Boat.
We are. So we're, where we have a fresh market, we have lots of seasonal local seafood that you can come up, pick out what you want, make it for Mom. We can help you with recipes. You can get all that food cooked, carry out, and you can pretend you cooked it. I won't tell any secrets. Or you could just bring Mom.
Yeah.
We'll run our Mother's Day specials starting on Wednesday all the way through the Monday after Mother's Day for folks who need different days to celebrate.
Yeah, yeah. And what are we going to make today?
We're featuring this weekend our scallops and our crab cake. Of course, we have other things like shrimp and snow crabs to go along with crab cakes, but I thought we'd do our crab cakes today here on the show.
Okay,
So,
well, let's get to that.
one of the main things that makes us a little different is our fresh hand-picked crab meat. We have a jumbo lump crab cake, and this is not foreign meat. It's just picked fresh. And one of the ways I like to look, to talk about is the fact that our lumps just aren't quite as big because it's not foreign meat. I mean, this is blue crabs.
Yeah.
Not a green swimming crab, not
Right.
from another country. So
It's big enough.
but it's big lumps,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give that to you.
Okay.
Before you dump it in, we're actually going to add one egg.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sorry, I handed it to you a little too quick.
Just one?
One egg,
Oh,
yeah.
you want it back?
I'll take it back.
We're just passing the crab meat here across Mom.
I'll just take it.
You want the crab meat?
Yeah. All right.
And in that bowl, I put 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise,
And one
okay.
thing you can't do when you're making crab cakes is use cheap mayonnaise. You have to use high-end mayonnaise,
Okay.
or they'll come out greasy.
Oh.
So you got to use the good stuff.
That's
And
interesting.
If you
I've
need to know
never
what
heard
that
that
is,
before.
I'll stop by and I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, all right. I think we all know.
And then 1/3 of a cup of unseasoned breadcrumbs. Now we
Okay.
make our own at the Shrimp Boat,
Okay.
but you can use anything you want. Ours is a combination of panko and some cracker with our
Okay.
seasoning.
All right.
So I already have our seasoning in there.
Oh, you do? Now, what's in the
it's-
seasoning?
I told you last time, remember?
You did? Okay, I'm going to have to review that tape.
Now we're going to mix all that together.
Okay, just with my hands.
with your hands.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll get Mom to
Yeah,
slowly
we got to
dump
put
the-
Mom to work. It's not Mother's Day yet. That's not till Sunday, right?
Yeah. Oh, and she wants to eat later, so. So we're mixing up all the wet ingredients first, and then we're going to add the crab meat so we
Okay.
don't bust up the crab meat.
Okay, so
So-
just kind of fold it in.
Yeah, you're going to put a whole pound in.
Oh, and that's all of that, right?
That's all of it,
Okay,
yeah.
you want me to help you out there?
Okay.
There we go. This is Mom teamwork here. Okay, yeah, because
Good job.
I've always learned that you don't want to break up the lumps.
Yeah, just the way you're doing it. You're folding it, and then, of course, there's not very much binder in there. So it's going to take a little bit of folding, and actually, you're great at this.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey!
I might need you Saturday just to make all the crab cakes for Mother's Day. Can you come down?
You know what? If for all the crab cakes I can eat, I might be there.
Yeah, I can set you up with that.
All right, so what do you
So
think?
you're great, and I'll actually take this bowl back. I know your
Okay.
hands are pretty
Yeah,
messy.
they're a bit messy.
So one of the little tricks when you're making crab cakes is, and we're going to make ours into 5-ounce balls, which is a little bit bigger than a baseball, smaller than a softball, is you don't want to smush them together because that's
Right.
just going to break up the lumps again. But when you go to put them on a plate, we're actually going to stick the ones here in the fridge for about 30 minutes.
Oh.
And you're basically going to let this mayonnaise breadcrumb glue that we've made do its thing.
Sure.
If you put them straight into the oven, they're going to be more likely to break up on you.
Gotcha.
And then just as one other little side piece, you can use lump crab meat too instead of jumbo lump. The crab cakes we serve are made out of jumbo lump.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and then I'm going to ball these up, and then I'm going to put these in the fridge and then throw them in a 400-degree oven for about 8 minutes.
8 minutes? Okay.
And then I'd love for you to try some.
Okay,
So-
I would love to try some. How about you, Mom? You want to try some too?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do that when we come back. Stick around. DelmarvaLife. We'll be right back. take a look at that delicious seafood. We have crab cakes and some scallops there back in the DelmarvaLife kitchen, getting you ready for Mother's Day with Joe White, owner of the Shrimp Boat, along with his mom. This is Donna White, and we helped you put together your crab cakes, and you put them in the oven.
Yep, you did a brilliant job of mixing them. And so when you take these out, you're going to notice there's just going to be some clear bubbles coming out of the bottom. And that means they're done. And, and again, that's where that mayonnaise comes back. If you use a cheaper mayonnaise, it's going to be kind of greasy coming out.
Yeah. And then you have the ones already cooled off and finished there.
I do.
We get to taste.
So I sauteed, or I broiled some scallops for you to have those along with the crab cakes. But we do crab cake combinations with snow crabs, of course, our famous shrimp, and even wild-caught salmon.
Oh, wow.
And those are some of our Mother's Day specials.
So what do you think, Mom, of this whole seafood thing he's got going here?
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I really love his crab cakes.
Yeah. Now, is Mother's Day a day that you probably don't see him because he's busy feeding all the other mothers, or?
Well, sometimes I go down there to have either a early dinner or late lunch, you know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he is really busy on Mother's Day.
Busy.
Yeah, a lot of the work gets done on Saturday.
Does it?
To be ready for Sunday. Then the Monday's a big day for us as well. A lot of people in the service industry who have to work just like I do
Right.
will have dinner with Mom on Mother's Day. That's why it's a big deal for us to still have our specials on the Monday after as well.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Pretty proud of him, aren't you?
I am very proud of him.
Yeah. And you were saying you actually kind of kick in and pitch in, I guess.
It was one summer.
It was one summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, had enough of that.
She was great. Actually,
Yeah.
I made a lot of cocktail sauce, made a lot of crab cakes.
Yeah.
Was in and out pretty early in the morning, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, that's one thing. It was a summer I really needed the help, and my mom's always had my back. So.
well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful thing. Well, thank you for having such a wonderful son. But we got to taste this crab cake.
That's right.
Let's see how we did here.
Take
Oh, this is amazing.
Very good.
That is very good.
I do, actually.
So tell me about the
Thank you.
scallops here again.
So these are local dry sea scallops. There's no chemicals, no water, no preservatives in them. They're caught on day boats. We pick them up in big sacks.
Yeah.
So when you cook them, there's not a bunch of water that runs out of them. So a half a pound of scallops is a half a pound.
Yeah.
It's not, quarter pound of water. And they get a nice broiled edge, or if you want to sear them, you can sear them too.
Oh, they are delicious. And
very
I was
good.
telling you that scallops are my favorite. And I think it's because of the texture.
Yeah,
And
I
then
would
you-
agree.
Yeah, and with the butter, as you were mentioning, it makes a whole difference.
Anybody who doesn't like scallops, they say it's because of the texture, but those of us who love them, it is that texture that
It
you love.
is, it is. All right, so the shrimp boat, give us the wares and when you're
So
open.
we're on 6/11. Of course, every time you stop by, you get a free shrimp sample. We'll be open up at 10 a.m. or a little bit earlier if the stuff comes in earlier, till 8 o'clock. And right now we're every day but Tuesdays.
Okay.
So
And you can eat in, carry out?
you got the fresh market, you can dine in, you can carry out. And if you check us out on Facebook, you'll see our specials. Of course, with dealing with fresh seafood, it changes quite frequently. But if you check us out on Facebook, you'll have all the most up-to-date information. Or call us.
I'll give you a call. All right, Joe. Always wonderful to see you.
I hope you have a happy Mother's Day,
and
too.
yeah, thank you
Yes.
so much. And Donna, happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
coming in.
Oh, pleasure.
All right, I'm going to finish this off.
Yeah.
You too?
Very good.
We'll be right back.